Right, so the next morning, not a lot happened yesterday. Finished the burning, had a delivery of sand and cement for the wall building and blocks as well. And the lemon tree has been taken down this morning because it's got to come out anyway, but also we need to move these big tanks. So we're starting to get some help to get these tanks moved out. One of the family members is going to have them. What they do with them is up to them, but we don't need them. Got a surplus of children at the moment. So. Tanks being emptied. Not sure exactly where they're going to be taken out. The idea was they'd be going out this way, but now the sand and the blocks are in the way. Oh, bloody hell. A big hole there. Just fallen down a big hole. Oh, bloody dog. Oi! Hey! Get away. Friggin' dog playground. Jesus wept. Now the water from the tank has found its way down the side passage here, which is good because it's now going to soften up this ground a little bit. So that's all to the good, that is, because we need to carry on digging that trench later. One of the things that's got to be done is to repair all the cracks that are in the house. So we've got some waterproof tile adhesive which we're going to use to do the cracks, but the first stage is to actually open them up, make them a lot bigger than they are, so that we can actually press the adhesive into the cracks and it will stay there. If the crack is just too small, like these hairline cracks, there's no way you can get anything in there at all. It doesn't matter what you try, they're just not big enough to receive any material, so it'll end up on the surface, and then when you flatten it off to make it look nice, it just falls out. So the cracks, I'm in the process of just digging out some of the cracks now, trying to make them large enough to receive material, repair material, but not too large that it becomes another job in itself. Although in certain places you get this happening where the crack is sort of spread sideways, so some of the render's fallen off, but that will be easily repaired with some new render. Well, as per usual, I'm here on my own. Don't know where everyone's gone. Probably gone off for lunch. Suntray's gone off on an errand. Yes, I've given up on the cracks for the moment. I've done 3 up to head height, and to be honest, I got a bit bored with it, and there's plenty of time to do them all, so I'm going on to the next job now, which is removing these dead gutters and the brackets, because we've decided we won't have gutters around the house. We're just going to let the water drain onto the new concrete that's going to be put around the house everywhere, and just let that run off, because the gutters will only go the same as these have gone within a very few short years. And the thing is, they get blocked up with all the leaves from the trees around, especially the leaves from the bamboos, which are all around this house. So it will be a constant problem to keep them maintained, basically, and free running. And also we've got an issue that we would have to then drain the gutters from this end of the house. Let's get a little bit. We'll have to drain the gutters off from this end and take the pipes. Really, we'd have to take the pipes out into that land there, rather than letting them flow across, simply because of the volume of water that they would be. it's all just a lot of hassle. So we're going to take the old gutters down. Someone can take them away and sell them for scrap, and we'll be done with that then. Dinner's over. Suntory's got the job of clearing the side of vegetation with the help of 2 kids. She's also got to dig out this root from the lemon tree, so she's been chucking water on that to soften the ground around it. I've now removed all the guttering, and that's been taken away for recycling. So that's all gone from this side, it's all gone from the other side as well, and the back as well had some. My next job is to free this pipe from its concrete surround. That was an attempt to keep the water out of the kitchen, which I think worked, but it was a bit late by the time it was done. That was a couple of years ago. So I've got to free this pipe. This pipe is used to take the water from the storage tank just around that corner there to fill up the 2 storage tanks that are around the back, because they're not directly linked to the mains. So this pipe will be kept, although whilst the building is going on it will be cut and then reinstalled afterwards. So yes, I just want to get that loose, ready for the cutting ceremony. Well, I was feeling a bit exhausted and I decided to go back to town to get some further supplies, and I've come back and the pots have been moved. Yes, they've gone. They've gone across the road to the cousin's house, and they've had a delivery of stones. So we're all set for the wall construction to start tomorrow. Excellent.